They left you behind. Not with a bang, not with a scream, just silence. Like you were never there to begin with. But you were. You ran. And now, you're about to remind them. You sat in the shadows long enough to forget the warmth of the sun. They told you to wait, told you to be patient, told you that your time would come. But it never did. Time doesn't bring opportunity, it buries the forgotten. You know what it's like to scream into the void and hear nothing back. Not an echo, not a whisper, just your own voice ricocheting in your skull like a curse. They pretended not to see your pain. But they saw it. They just didn't care. And that's when the shift happened. Not outside you, inside. That cold silence didn't break you. It built you. You didn't fade into nothingness. You became the storm in it. You learned the hard truth. The world doesn't owe you a damn thing. So you stopped waiting. He started becoming. Everyone loves a hero. But no one shows up when the hero bleeds. So you bled alone. You crawled, broken and blind, through the wreckage of your past, every memory cut like glass, every regret burned like acid. But you didn't die there. You sharpened yourself on that pain. You didn't cry for help. You howled for war. This is what they'll never understand. The dark doesn't scare you anymore, because it raised you. You stopped being afraid of monsters because you became something worse. Not evil, not wicked, just inevitable. You stopped seeking validation, you started seeking vengeance. Not the petty kind, the righteous kind. The kind that doesn't scream, it whispers. I'm still here, and that should terrify them. Piece by piece, you rebuilt yourself. But not with hope. With fury, with scars that told stories no one wanted to hear, with bones that ached from carrying burdens no one else could bear. You learned discipline. While they slept, you trained. While they mocked you, you studied. While they played, you plotted. And now you're something else entirely. You don't need applause. You don't need their acceptance. You're not here to be liked. You're here to win. The world thought you were done, but you were just getting started. Look around. This is the same world that cheered when you fell. The same hands that pushed you down now want to reach out. But you remember. You remember every silence, every betrayal, every lie disguised as comfort. And you won't forget. Because forgetting would mean forgiving, and forgiveness is a luxury you can't afford. You don't hate them. You just don't need them. Let them talk. Let them gossip. You've got something better. You've got proof. Every rep, every bruise, every sleepless night. That's your proof. You didn't rise on a wave of support. You clawed your way up with bloodied hands and shattered pride. And now you stand, unshaken, unbroken, unapologetic. One day, they'll look at you and wonder how you did it. They'll say you've changed. Damn right you changed. Pain was your catalyst, betrayal was your blueprint. They lit the match, and you became the fire. They tried to bury you, and you became the roots. They tried to break you, and you became unbreakable. This isn't a comeback. This is a reckoning. You don't want revenge. You want results. You want to walk past every doubter and say nothing, because your presence screams everything they need to hear. This version of you, it doesn't flinch. It doesn't beg. It takes, and it keeps taking until the world remembers what it tried to forget. You don't stand on the edge because you're afraid to fall. You stand there because you know how to fly. Fear doesn't guide you anymore. Pain does. And pain is pure. Pain doesn't pretend to be your friend. It's the one companion that never left. You embraced it. Now it fuels you. Every setback was a setup. Every failure was formation. They laughed at your silence. but now they fear your steps. You're not coming back to fit in. You're coming back to dominate. They wanted a quiet version of you. Too late. The beast has awakened. Here's the truth no one wants to admit. You were never broken. You were buried. And now you've grown into something they can't define, can't label, can't control. You don't seek approval. You command respect. You don't chase love. You radiate power. Let them wonder how you survived. Let them speculate. You don't owe anyone your story.